Hello all and welcome to All Red. Well, it's time for everyone's favorite English competition. It's the Carabao Cup. Ooh-wee. Oh, so fun. How did this thing become a thing? How is the Carabao Cup even in existence? Drop your comments below. Let me know because I'd love to know. No. It is Liverpool versus West Ham. This is Liverpool's first foray into the 24-25 Carabao Cup. And I expect to see some big changes from Arne Slot's starting 11. At least, I think we should see some changes. Welcome to this home edition of All Red. I'm doing this in my kitchen because I couldn't be at the studio right now. But this is the channel that is All Liverpool all the time. It's All Red. Please hit the like button. Consider subscribing as we continue to build an amazing LFC channel all across the world. I have had many comments telling me not to do my English accent, and I'm here to say it's going to stick around. So, apologies to you all, but let's jump into the starting 11 for Liverpool against West Ham. Now, let me just start off by saying I think Arne Slot needs to understand that this competition is really not a big deal. Yes, we've won it a couple times in the last couple years. It's always great to win a trophy. I'm not saying I want us to lose and bow out of this competition, but I do think this is going to be a good chance for Liverpool's youth and Liverpool's other players that have not prominently featured in Liverpool's starting 11 get a chance to get in and play in the slot machine. So without further ado, let's look at my predicted 11 for Liverpool against West Ham United. And we're going to start with the goalkeeper. It's Caoimhin Kelleher. I don't think there's any question here. I don't think there's any reason not to play him in this position in this match. I think this was going to be his competition anyways. And, Alisson still injured. I don't think it's incredibly serious to where you wouldn't want to risk losing Kelleher in this competition. But Kelleher's also been very, very durable. And so I expect him to get the nod at goalkeeper. At right center back, I'm going Jarell Quansah. We have barely, if at all, seen him since he lost his opening half of Jules against, was it Forest? No, yes. Was it? No. Yes? No, Ipswich. Oh my goodness, it's been too long. Quansah, I expect to get in and, get a chance at redeeming himself. I would not want to see Konate start in this game. He needs to rest. Alongside of him, I think it is Captain Van Dijk. I think Virgil is also very durable. I think, again, the style of play for him just doesn't dictate too much energy or exertion. So get the captain in there. He can kind of solidify the entire team. And I expect captain to start. I think so. At right back, I think Connor Bradley should get a start here. Not because Trent's been poor or because he needs a rest, but he does need a rest. And I think Connor Bradley is more than suitable. Again, get these players some first-team football because we're going to need them. Eventually, we're going to need them. It's just how football works. You saw at the weekend, Rodri going down, likely for the rest of the Premier League season. And it's a huge blow for City, huge, massive blow. Anytime you lose what is probably the best player at their position in the world, it's going to hurt no matter what. No matter what. So get the kids in, get Connor Bradley in, get him some game time. And conversely, on the left side, I think Tsimikas should absolutely start this match. Get him kind of up to speed and game fit. We've seen with Kostas Tsimikas in the past that it takes him, 2 or 3 matches to kind of get up to that game speed. And so, get him in there, get him, some experience against a Premier League side in a competition that, is a little bit less pressure than the Premier League or others. All right, this is where it gets tricky. It's been easy thus far. So we got to look at the middle of the park. Now, Ryan Gravenberch cannot play all 60 or whatever matches we have this season. He just cannot. He needs a break. So I am going to start Endo at the 6 in this match against West Ham. Endo is one where I don't think he needs more experience in the slot machine. I don't think he's really going to work in the slot system. But he's there. We have him. He's a good number 6. and I expect him to feature in a lot of these Carabao Cup and some of the FA Cup matches. And so Wataru Endo, I think, should start at the 6 alongside of him. I'm going to go with Tyler Morton, guys. I think just throw him into the fire. Throw him into the fire. I was also thinking about Trey Naoni. I think I'd rather see Morton. Morton's 4 years older than Naoni, and I think you got to get him in. I mean, he's 20, 21, I think. So it's about that time where he should be featuring in these games. And we'll see if Slot thinks that he's ready, if Slot trusts him. But I say get him in and run Morton and Endo as kind of a double pivot and see what they can do together. Because Morton could be huge. Morton could be one of those midfielders that comes in, in a year or two and is really kind of a mainstay. And so I'm saying throw him in, toss him into the fire, and get him a chance against, what is a decent, probably mid-table Premier League side who I think is going to throw everything at the Reds to try to win this. This is one of 2 competitions that West Ham has. Are they in any other competitions besides maybe the FA Cup? So alongside of the Premier League. So I think they're going to give it their all. I think they're going to come out strong. I think they're going to try to push Liverpool off the ball in the first 15, 20 minutes. And I think it's going to be a good test for whoever Slot puts out there. Okay, this is where it kind of gets fun, because I think this could be a really fun attacking quad. And we're going to start with Federico Chiesa. Okay, the pizza boy. I think Chiesa is ready. He got 20 minutes against whoever we played. Dude, my brain is fried. I cannot think straight, okay? Chiesa came on and played, get this, 20 minutes against Bournemouth. I got it. And looked like he was ready to go. Like, he wasn't great. Not the best. But, hey, he was in there. He was giving it his all, putting in maximum effort, I think. He's going to need time, guys. He's going to need lots of time to integrate. And I think this is a perfect match to get him in, again, against another Premier League side. It's going to be played a lot like a Premier League game. Get Chiesa in there and get him up to speed. Okay. Curtis Jones featuring as the 10. I think this is actually Curtis Jones's best position. I don't think he is the McAllister type. I don't think he's the Gravenberch type whatsoever. I think he is better when the pressure is off defensively and he's able to possess, get forward, be that bridge from the midfield to our attacking trio. And I think, Curtis Jones needs time. He needs some time to get up to speed with the slot machine. So get him in there. I think he's ready. I think he's ready to go. All right. Gakpo on the left. Cody Gakpo. He's looked really good in the past 2 weeks when he's come on for Slot's system, and especially against AC Milan, he looked fantastic. I'd love to see Gakpo get some minutes here and start. And I think he hasn't had the most success in terms of, maybe playing the way Slot wants to play with, you think of a Luis Diaz, who I think is playing the Slot system to perfection. But Cody Gakpo, I think, can be there. He can be a slightly different player, but he can still be very, very valuable. And I'd love to see him start at the left wing, which means, guess who? It's Darwin Núñez at the number 9 striker role. We saw an amazing goal from him at the weekend. My dog is walking on the wooden floors. It's very loud. She's going to go out the dog door now. Okay, she's gone. Darwin Núñez is, I think he's getting up to speed. We saw a very, very good goal from him. It wasn't just the finish. It was the header. It was the passing between him and Mo Salah. And then, of course, the finish was sublime. I'm not going to say that was all luck, but that finish was, ridiculous. He's not going to do that again this week. If he gets the start against West Ham, we're not going to see that goal again. That's dude, the curl on that thing was ridiculous. But I want to see Darwin Núñez come in. I want to see him get more and more integrated into what Slot wants from a number 9, because I think Darwin Núñez still, dude, I'm still a believer of the Darwin train, man. I still want to see him succeed. We've got a new manager, a manager who has a track record of fixing broken pieces. And I think Darwin's, really kind of got the, he's got the it factor. He just needs to be dialed in, okay? So I want to see Darwin Núñez start up at the number 9. That means, guys, if we get into trouble, if we get 1-0 down early on, if we get into trouble in this game, we've got Mo Salah, we've got Luis Diaz, we've got McAllister, Szoboszlai, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson. We've got so many options to bring in, and I think Slot is the perfect guy to know who to bring in, what to do if problems arise. So that's what I think. Get your comments in below. What do you think of my starting 11? This is a very, very different team, obviously, than the starting 11 that is featured in many of our most important matches. Well, the only 6 matches so far this season. Let me know what you think. And as always, up the Reds. By the way, we're still here. Did you know that you could become an All Red member? Let me just break this down for you real quick. That means that you get early access to most of my videos. I'm scheduling most of my videos out, mostly because I live in America, and the time change means that most people are sleeping when I'm posting my videos across the globe. So I am scheduling those out. That means you, as members, get them as soon as they're done and ready to go. The other 2 things that are really cool, you get custom emojis to use in the chat, in the comments. And then, what was that, Italian? And then the last thing is membership badges that change with every month. You get a new membership badge to show your loyalty to the All Red community. So that is the All Red membership package. It's very, very cheap per month because we are trying to build a very, very cool Liverpool community. So get your comments in below. Let me know what you think of my starting 11. And as always, this one's final this time. Up the Reds.
Yeah, of course.